Well, no one has ever seen anything like it. Presidential candidate Donald Trump defied just about every single political odd. But maybe that's because, as he will tell you, he's not a politician. Maybe Donald Trump is still a reality TV star.
It was a little strange that a front-running candidate would attack the President of the United States, who did keep us safe, while he was building a reality TV show.
Being president is a serious job. It's not hosting a talk show or a reality show.
He's an actor playing a candidate, in effect.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
For him to say that actually is a great compliment, if you want to know the truth.
The reason is because I have a lot of faith in the American people.
You're lucky I didn't run last time when Romney ran, because you would have been a one-term president.
So which is it, reality star or candidate? Someone who knows a little bit about being both. Wisconsin Representative, former contestant on MTV's The Real World, Congressman Sean Duffy goes on the record. Good evening, sir.
Hey, good evening, Greta. Thanks for having me on.
I take it you don't have any problem with someone who's appeared in reality shows going on to having a political career, right?
Not at all. Listen, I was the first one who did it, but listen, I think it's a very unique set of circumstances, Greta, where you spend 10 years in Americans' living rooms with a #1 rated show. Americans feel like they get to know you, and I think that has benefited Donald Trump, especially at the start of his campaign. All of you in the media, this is a new personality, so you cover him probably more than other candidates, and so I think he started off with a nice bump. But he's taken that bump of reality TV and absolutely run with it. And I think, listen, Greta, I think what's unique, too, is I was a former prosecutor. You're a lawyer as well. We learn how to speak simply with simple phrases. And Donald Trump, I think, doing reality TV, figured out you have to talk simply, even with complex issues, to make them far more relatable over the TV screen. And he's taken that in his campaign. Simple phrases like, make America great, build a wall, our government can't negotiate a deal to save their life. It's been impressive.
You know what I think is interesting, though? I think it's rather elitist of the other candidates to refer to him as so they look their nose down at him like he's a reality star. Most Americans, a lot of Americans like reality TV, and they're ignoring the fact that whether you love Donald Trump or not, he's been a very successful businessman, and they don't say that. They don't talk about his success as a businessman. They sort of look down at him because he was on a reality TV show. But Americans like reality TV, and they like the people that are on them, at least some of them.
They love the reality TV shows. I thought the most hypocritical, though, was Barack Obama. I mean, a guy who was a community organizer, spent 2 years in the Senate and becomes president, lecturing Donald Trump and other candidates. I mean, that's the height of hypocrisy. But, Greta, I think what's unique, you think back to Ronald Reagan. In the 1970s, he wrote and delivered these 3-minute radio addresses, and they'd play them during drive time. And his handlers or his team looked back on those radio addresses and said, this is one of the key platforms that he had when he ran for office in 1980. Donald Trump, in a very different but similar way, had this reality TV show where he was able to talk to Americans about business and free enterprise that I think Americans have tapped into. Now, the problem is there's not much meat on the bone of his policies. It's just a lot of pretty language. That's why I'm with Marco Rubio. But I think it's been effective for him.
I was just going to ask you who you're for, but you gave it out for me. Anyway, Congressman, thank you very much, and go Pack, right?
Go Pack, go Greta. Have a good one.
All right. See you.